Hello, it's Mixed Media Mayhem today, and we are scrap lifting Nathalie Desousa, and I'm also using my counterfeit kit challenge, and this is the scrap lift we're doing today. It's very pretty, lots of splattery bits, and I really like those vellum butterflies and the two font title. So I'm going to get started right away. I'm going to do these pictures of my oldest. She was in grade 8 and we were playing around with an app, and so they're just fun. And I just wanted to have fun. So I'm just mapping out kind of where those four are going to go, and I'm going to use my watercolor crayons again. And so I've got water here. It doesn't look clean. It actually is clean. I just went and grabbed brand new water, but meh. And so in this top corner is going to go the picture with the yellow background. So I'm going to put some yellow watercolor down. And it doesn't look too noticeable on screen here, but it actually is pretty noticeable in person. So just as that's what's going on. And then this next one is going to be the picture that has the blue and the pink on it. So I'm going to put some blue in this side. The bottom has some blue in it too, so I'm going to put blue here and just getting it on the page. So in the scrap lift, you could see the brush marks, or I'm not sure if she did brushes or if she like pulled her ink pad across the page. I'm going to do brushes because I am liking playing with these right now. So in it comes, and then where it overlaps with that pink and that blue, it kind of makes like purple-ish, which I'm fine with. And then I'm going to put some pink down here because that last picture has all the colors in it, and why not? I like pink, so it works. It almost gives like a diagonal effect too with the long one, and then the blue not being right in line with each other, and then the yellow just being on the top. So I like that. This scrapbook page actually came together really quickly for me today, so I haven't had to speed it up too much. I didn't cut too much out, just me sitting and looking at it. And I only sped it up by 2 times, which is really not very much for me. This whole page came together in 25 minutes. Well, less than that. So, which is exciting. Yay. They usually take me an hour. So, just saying. So I'll put a little bit of green down. I'm doing this other blue to add a little bit more depth to this blue. It's really wet. I'm going to do some splatters with the blue. And I'm going to call that good. So I'm going to bring out my heat gun. I did spare you watching me dry it for a couple minutes. So I did cut a little bit of this out, but I just back and forth until it dries. And that top little bit's not quite dry, but I'm going to call it good enough here in a second. Done. Fun. So just straighten it out a little bit. It did warp a bit. I find this paper, it's mixed media paper, but it does warp with the watercolor. And when you put a lot of water down, it's not so bad if the whole thing gets water, but if you only want part of it to have water, that does make it warp quite a bit. It is what it is. I pulled out the vellum butterflies, and I'm looking for just the different ones. So I want a yellow on a yellow, a blue on the blue, and the pink on the pink side. So just pulling out some of the ones that will work. I thought about using these gold letters, but there's silver on the butterflies, and sometimes that bugs me and sometimes it doesn't. Today I was like, nope. So I pulled out these ones instead. These are from the same hit kit club as the butterflies came from, so that was kind of fun to use them both. So I thought about this big love, and that would have kind of worked. I don't use it. Spoiler, but meh. And I decided that the warping was bugging me. So sometimes I do this after, sometimes I don't do it at all. Today it was bugging me, so I'm just going to put it on a piece of white cardstock. I'm just going to line it up. I'll trim it off later so that it matches. It'll just give it a little bit more structure. And not a big deal. Away we go. And so I'm going to put the pictures down. I was seeing if the date was on them, and on these ones it's not. I'm like, meh. I know it was her for grade 8, so it makes it easy peasy. I know it was grade 8 because these were her quotation school pictures, because we didn't have school pictures that year because they were canceled because we would have been too close to each other. So, whatever. So, not even going to back these ones today. They're just going to go on. I think these ones are fun. And I think she's so beautiful. So, she's going to be like, Mom. Actually, I told her she looked beautiful in these ones when I showed her the page, and she's like, she loves her sister's ones, but when I do her, she's like, and I'm like, you're beautiful. I love you. She's like, I just don't like pictures of me. And so she is of that age in high school where she doesn't really like pictures of herself. But I'm hoping as she matures and gets to be an adult that she'll be like, oh, these are lovely. Because I know I have some grade 8 pictures that I thought were horrible. And now I look at them and I go, hey, I was actually kind of cute for a kid. But we're our own worst enemies, aren't we? So I'm going to pull out these butterflies again and get them on. So I thought I was going to do Love and Dream. And it's okay. I don't know. I'm not feeling if the ampersand or the and sign was in a different color, totally would have went with it. And I could have painted it, but I wasn't wanting to paint it. So, But I'm still thinking it's going to stay, but I'm not liking it. But, meh. And that's too many. Don't like that. Don't like that. Okay. This one instead. It's a little pinker instead of the paler. So it kind of has that lighter to on the bottom to the dark on the top. And here's when I pull up the Love and Dream because it's going to change. So, whatever. It's all good. So I'm going to leave the dream. And I'm trying to put the title kind of where it was in the scrap lift. And then I grabbed these alphas from Hit Kit Club as well. And I'm going to spell out always. I think I had a couple of packages of these ones, but I don't know why. I just did. But I like the tone with the pink with the always, and that it's a different font. That was one of the things I really liked about the scrap lift we're doing today. So I think that works really well. And then when I get this on, I realize it's kind of on her face, on her neck, and it's just too much over. So I'm going to move this title one more time, and we're actually almost done. So, and literally it took me 23 minutes. Like, I can't even believe that, because nothing takes me 23 minutes. Everything takes me way longer than that. But I didn't use a stencil, and I didn't use, I could have put a stencil on this, and I could have done a whole bunch more. And simple's not usually my thing. If you watched any of my videos, simple is not usually my thing. But today simple was pretty much my thing. So I really like how it turned out. So that is all that matters. So I'm just getting these butterflies down with a little bit of glue along the center, just so you don't see it, because in the center there's the silver of that butterfly, and so it kind of, they are vellum, so they are see-through, but and then I keep it the center on these ones too that are all see-through, and I think that works. I was going to put that one somewhere else, but I dropped it, so it's going to go there, and that's okay. I'm happy with that. And we're done. I look at it for a second to see what else I would want to do. I thought maybe I'd add a couple butterflies, but I'm happy the way it is. So I literally sit and think, oh, this is the last thing I do. I put on grade 8 photos as my journaling because it doesn't really need much more than that. She knows I think she's beautiful, so and she'll probably watch this video and be like, oh, Mom. But all good. And then here's some close-ups and then some still shots. They're so much fun. And if you are new to me here, I would love to have you subscribe. If you liked my video today, please give me a thumbs up. There's some other videos you might want to watch here. And again, thanks for watching. Have yourself a wonderful day.